Alright, welcome to another update of this map. So I finally decided on a name. It's not going to be Downtown V2RE or anything wordy like that. It'll just be RP Downtown RE. So let's see what I've added. If you notice, I've been hard at work. It's only been a short amount of time since my last update, and this will be kind of short. Not too much, but I think what I've added is pretty good. So you're all familiar with this house. It's in most versions of Downtown. I've just added some wallpaper, nothing really special. But then I gave it some friends, two other buildings, kind of row houses over here, and it makes a nice little neighborhood. Maybe some industrial housing or post-industrial housing. Go in this one, it's kind of dark and dingy. Not too much to see. If you go in the basement, there's oh, uh, didn't see anything. And then in this building next door, it's a bit nicer, only one or two windows boarded up, nicer wallpaper, lit up a bit better, and generally just a nicer place to be. I figured both of them are pretty similar buildings, but they might cater to slightly different play styles. And then this building over here is something of a pumping station. Not too much to see, but if you just want a place to stash some printers, there's a window that grenades can be thrown through, so you may need to worry about prop blocking that if you use it in game. Not sure what you could do with this space, but I'm sure people will come up with something creative. Over here is, I guess, the main attraction of the neighborhood. You can call it an attraction. It's a very dingy playground. Yes, these have physics, the seesaw, and the carousel there. Now, this isn't exactly the type of playground you'd take your kids to. This is the type of playground you'd go to, buy methamphetamine. But I figured it's just a bit nicer having some open space in this part of the map. And I enjoyed detailing this. I think it really adds something to the area. Now, if we go back here, you'll have a toxic waste dump. So this area is flooded and the water is poisonous. There's some hippies hanging out back there, not sure what they're doing. But this area of the map, I feel like it'll just be a perfect place to, get away from everybody, do some nefarious deeds. I feel like it'll be another hobo hotspot when this map goes live. And then this building, it isn't so much of a building as it is just an entrance to the subway, so that goes down there. Besides this part of the map, I've made a few other changes. Up here on this building, I've added access to the inner workings of the building, detailed the roofs a bit, but generally my focus has been on this neighborhood, and with this fleshed out, it's one of the last few big projects I need to do with this map, which is really good. It means I can start wrapping things up. So, going forward, I think there'll maybe be one update, maybe two, before release. I'll make a big announcement when it happens, and I tentatively think that I'm going to have this map done before the winter. I'm keeping that very vague because, I'm a busy person. I'm doing this as a hobby, but I've made some real headway. I remember a couple, God, like a year and a half ago, I did the first update and it was just on me redoing these buildings. And now I've redone most of everything, mostly in minor ways. It's still the same downtown V2 map before, but I think just through what I've been doing, it's really brought into the 2020s. And when it becomes a released map, I think it'll really be enjoyed. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and this has been Flamio Guy.